Welcome to Trickling Streams. Have you ever found yourself pushing forward a task that you knew was important and had to be done, only to rush on the last day to complete it? There is a high possibility that you may have, maybe once or severally. Today we'll be talking about procrastination. Different people refer to procrastination in many different ways. The enemy of progress, the thief of time, the enemy of success. But what really is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task or a set of tasks unnecessarily. It is the force that prevents one from following through on what they set out to do. Procrastination is a very real aspect of human nature. It's always easier to put things off than it is to put them on. It has been said that people regret more on the things they didn't do than on those they did. More like regretting on their own omissions than their commissions. It's true that time is the most valuable commodity you have, not money. So is laziness the same as procrastination? Procrastination is not laziness. One cannot be used to refer to the other. When procrastinating, there is the tendency to prioritize something else over another and possibly to keep doing this several times over and over. On the other hand, laziness is more of being unwilling to act, work, or use energy. To begin the process of managing procrastination in your life, it's important to first figure out what the real reason behind your procrastination is. Is it fear? And fear is broad. It could be the fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of being judged, uncertainty. Is it the feeling of not being good enough? Inadequacy? Is it indecisiveness? Is it lack of motivation or purpose towards a certain matter or direction in your life? Is it perfectionism? Because some perfectionists would rather put off things they feel they do not have the capacity for than do them wrong. Some other people believe that they do not deserve success or recognition, and so even when they have the capacity to do something, they do not take a step or even commit to it. Is it the last-minute thrill that one anticipates in doing a last-minute run on their work? Some people procrastinate because they do not want to face the challenge associated with the tasks they are putting off. Procrastination mostly happens when people dread or are anxious about a task awaiting them. They may procrastinate to avoid some negative feelings or buy time with the task. This may be shortly fulfilling or relieving, but does not deal with the real cause of the issue. Whatever your reason for procrastinating is, identifying it forms the basis for your next steps. So how does one move beyond procrastination into taking action? How does one avoid or overcome procrastination? One is by planning ahead, having very clear goals and precise to-do lists. Having clarity of goals is paramount in dealing with procrastination. Number 2 is about breaking the tasks into smaller and more manageable tasks, taking the task bit by bit. Prioritizing and allocating the time for each task. Number 3 is by eliminating distractions. In this case, one must be very aware of what their distractions are. Is it a TV series? Is it social media? Is it impromptu agendas? Identifying your distractions assists greatly in disconnecting from them and focusing one's attention on the task at hand. Number 4 is by being kind to yourself, accepting your past mistakes and forgiving yourself. It's possible that you may have made mistakes or failed in the past, and that the very voice of failure makes you shiver each time you want to try. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and take the very first step to try again and again. It's Confucius who said that it does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Do not let your past failures or mistakes hinder what capacity you have into becoming all you wanted to be. Do Do not insulate yourself from failure by never truly putting yourself out there. Number 5 is rewarding yourself on completion of a task. Whatever it is that you consider as a reward, it could be a pat on the back, it could be a congratulatory message to your future self, or maybe a gift. Whatever you consider meaningful recognition of the effort and completion of the task, do it. In conclusion, I quote, "Do not put off till tomorrow what you can do today." End of quote. Envision the end result rather than the effort or the process. I will end with a quote by Shannon Alder. Life begins with one step outside of your comfort zone. So what have you been putting off to start another day? Take your first step today.